One world, two views. The biblical creation model versus the naturalistic evolutionary model. Life came from life, personally crafted by the uncreated God of the Bible. Life spontaneously came from non-life. Life is an unintended natural phenomenon. Animals were created as distinct kinds about 6,000 years ago. All animals have descended from a common ancestor at least 3.5 billion years ago. Changes within kinds are the result of design features. Changes that animals undergo are purely undirected natural phenomena. No new animal kinds develop. Animals cannot change into totally different kinds. Animals change into completely different kinds. Modifications are potentially unlimited. Modifications are changes in structures that already exist. Modifications eventually result in entirely new structures. Fossils were formed quickly due to the flood and localized post-flood catastrophes. Over millions of years, fossils were formed gradually or in localized catastrophes. Death is an unnatural enemy introduced by Adam. 1 Corinthians 15:26, one that will be removed by Jesus Christ. Death, like life, is a meaningless chemical phenomenon. Here are some evolutionary shortcomings. Life from non-life. Naturalistic forms of evolution have fatal flaws, including their inability to explain the origin of life. The idea that life spontaneously formed from non-living matter through chance chemical reactions has never been observed in nature or replicated in the lab. Even if scientists were someday able to create life in a laboratory, it would demonstrate that the creation of life requires great intelligence. The law of biogenesis explains that life only comes from living organisms. Is anybody out there? To avoid the impossibility of life forming from non-life, some individuals, including prominent scientists, promote an idea called panspermia, that life on Earth had its origin somewhere else in the universe. This alien proposal passes the buck on the original problem. If life could not evolve from non-life on Earth, a planet perfectly suited for life, why should we assume that life can evolve from non-life elsewhere? This view attaches the additional difficulty of safely transporting life to Earth. Living in a material world, a huge problem for naturalistic thinking is that its foundations in materialism, the belief that only matter exists. However, morality, laws of logic, and laws of nature are all non-physical. For example, no one can swing by a grocery store and buy 2 ounces of logic, a bag of natural law, and a carton of morality. In a universe without laws of logic or laws of nature, how could anyone prove that naturalistic evolution has occurred? Indeed, how could anyone know anything at all if our thoughts are merely chemical reactions? The worst of both worlds. Some people attempt to combine aspects of biblical creation with evolution / millions of years. This idea contradicts the Bible at numerous points, including the following. Death entered the world when Adam sinned. Romans 5:12, 8:20-22. Thorns and thistles originated with the curse. Genesis 3:18. Man and woman were created at the beginning of history. Mark 10:6. Each of these details are necessarily denied by old earth perspectives and end up undermining the truth of Scripture. If we cannot believe God concerning how He made the universe, then how should we believe Him about the salvation offered through Jesus Christ?
The exciting moment for me, I guess, is probably there's phases in